Eastern Musketeers take on sectional foe Crawford County Wolfpack. The Musketeers come in with a 2-1 record, coming off a win last Friday night over the West Washington Senators. Crawford County comes in at an 0-4 record. Their loss outing last Saturday night, losing to Clarksville. Shane, we got a lot to talk about. I did some homework here, and this app I've got, or this program that we've got, I was able to get a season going, and we kept the boys' averages and everything. Let's talk about some of these numbers we got in front of us here. What's some things that stand out in front of you?
Right now, free throw shooting for us is,
by the way, start out with the negative.
58.6. No, that's, hold on. Yeah, 58.6%.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we only have
one. That's what stuck out. So
yeah.
That stuck out.
And we got one guy shooting over 66%. Everybody else is below 66%,
Yeah.
And we got two good shooters to do that. And, to close out some close ball games, if you get in the postseason, we got to be able to knock down free throws. Looking at, some averages here coming in, the Musketeers is being led by Cade Jones and Jacob Cherry, both averaging 16.3 a game. And, we're pretty much got three guys averaging double figures with Yancey Edwin coming in with 5.67, right at 10 points a game. Jacob's averaging a double-double, 16 3 and 10 rebounds a game. So, there were some things just personally that stuck out to me. But field goal percentage inside the three-point line is, this is stats the boys need to look at and see how well we're shooting. I mean, 55.2% from inside the three-point line. And, then we step behind that line, and it drops tremendously down to 29.2. But so, another stat sticks out to me is 28 assists on 40 turnovers. So that's not a good ratio,
right?
That we want to have there.
No, you usually want that. Well, you always want that the other way. More assists and turnovers. We do a good job rebounding, though. We're averaging almost 36 rebounds a game. And that's, of course, a lot of that's Jacob, but, Cade's in there, averaging 5 or 6, and Yancey's in there, and he's averaging 6. So we do hit the boards pretty good, so that's a good positive right there.
Yeah, and here's one that, sticks out to me is we've only got 18 points off the bench all year. We've got to get more out of the bench play, and, our opponents are 45 points off the bench. So, they're getting, in the 3 games we played, their bench is getting 15 to our 6 tonight. That's a big difference right there.
Yes, it is. That's, and we're going to even be a little more short tonight with, Cade Jones. Or, he's not going to be.
Yeah, Caleb Jones.
Excuse me. Caleb's not going to be playing tonight, so our bench is going to be even a little shorter tonight.
Yeah. And Crawford County comes in with, good size. They got 6'6" and 6'4" and 6'4" again. So, they're a little lengthy. They're going to give us a little bit of trouble possibly. And, just remembering from last year playing them down there and, being a fourth game as Coach Fribble's tenure here, the Satterfield, the Brooks, I remember those names being guys that stepped up and made big plays for Crawford County, and they're a senior-loaded team.
Yes, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors.
Yeah, 6 seniors on 11 guys that dress. So, and then, they're a senior-led team, and you can't look at the record and say, hey, this is going to be an easy win, because you look at the opponents they played, Shane, and Forest Park, Clarksville, who's our opponent tomorrow night, Mitchell, they played some quality teams. And, so we can't take nothing for granted here tonight. And, Crawford County's a team that we know is going to play physical and, grind it out on you and make you play defense, and they're going to get after it defensively. So we're going to be in for a dogfight here tonight, I believe.
I think so. They're going to be winning their first win of the year, and they're going to come out and play hard and compete. Take it to us as much as they can.
They had an inspiration down there recently,
Yep.
and Coach Bob Knight down there to
Coach
see
Knight,
the
yep.
boys and girls basketball team. And, I was hoping maybe he'd show up tonight and get on the radio with us after his speech, but he didn't. But, it's a pretty neat deal for them players and kids to be able to meet in my mind, a legend. I know some people don't like him, but in my mind, and I think in your mind, a legend and one of the best in the business. But,
sure. I mean, if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what does.
Right. You're exactly right. So, we'll step away here talking about the game and talk about a little bit about what's going on around Musketeer Nation and what we got coming up. Something Wes and I started, back in the beginning of the basketball season and football season. Girls come off a win against West Washington Lady Senators last night in a decisive game of 30-point win, and moving them to, I believe they are now 6-3, 7-3, I believe, somewhere around there. 2 wins, they got a 2-game winning streak, and be back in action next Thursday night as they will host the New Wash Mustangs, trying to extend that winning streak to 3. Boys will be back in action tomorrow night as they travel down to Clarksville. So, get out and, come down, support the boys. If not, catch us on the radio. We'll be here bringing you the game. But one announcement, before I get into that announcement, just to announce the JV continues their winning streak with 2 wins now, bringing their record to 2-2 with a 52-35 win over Crawford County JV. Also, there is a tornado watch out till 3 a.m. So, everybody be careful and be alert tonight. And supposed to get, possibly get pretty nasty out. So, have your plan together and prepared for that as well. But, Shane, what's your keys to the game before we go to break here and get ready for the national anthem?
Well, like I said, I mean, we need to come out, and they're going to play physical. We need to match that. Try to get the ball inside to, Terry and, attack the glass. Like I said, let's not settle for threes. Let's get it inside, where we're shooting the ball well from 2-point range and draw some fouls. I know we haven't been shooting at the free throw line very well, but it'll be an opportunity to kind of raise that average. And, so, I mean, I think that's going to be the keys. Of course, turnovers and all, they, like I said, they got some good sides. So we're going to have to rebound the basketball too tonight.
Yeah. And it's been an awkward week for the boys as Coach Cribble has been away with, send our sympathy to his family and the loss of a family member, his grandmother, and he's been away for the last couple of days. So our prayers are with them as well. But as we're getting ready for the national anthem, we'll step away and be back as we'll bring you the starting lineups for tonight's ball game.
Keep playing. Keep working. Keep going. And keep moving with the unmatched orthopedic care at Baptist Health. With a best-in-class team and procedures you won't find anywhere else in the region. It's no wonder most people choose Baptist to help them keep on. Keeping on. Visit BaptistHealth.com/ortho to find a Baptist Health provider.
Hi, everybody. Bob Lovell here. Be sure to tune in on WSLM 1220 AM and 97.9 FM for your weekly dose of Indiana sports talk from 9:30 to midnight.
Are you shopping for a new home or looking to refinance at today's interest rates? FirstHarrisonMortgage.com should be the next stop in your rate shopping. It might just be your last. First Harrison Mortgage offers aggressive rates for first-time home buyers as well as VA, FHA, USDA, and conventional mortgages. You can even get pre-qualified now to know how much home you can afford. Visit FirstHarrisonMortgage.com today. Equal housing lender. Whenever the forecast is nice, you're probably thinking about enjoying the great outdoors. Whether that means doing some four-wheeling or hitting the road in an RV, First Harrison Bank can help make your dreams a reality with a loan designed to meet your needs. Talk with one of our associates about our options for RV, boat, and camper financing. If you're looking for a great auto loan, we can help with that too. To get started, just visit us at firstharrison.com. Keep it easy, keep it local. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm new store manager Shelby Lehman, and I'm excited to see you at our store in Salem. The big one is back. The Shakaroni Pizza is back at Papa John's for a limited time. This extra large pizza with big foldable slices is packed with extra cheese and extra.
Are you shopping for a new home?
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as we're set to get the starting lineup. First for the visiting Wolfpack. They'll go with the 6'6" senior, number 23, Keith Brooks. Another senior, 6'4", number 22, Jacob Davis. Another senior, 6 foot, number 24, Josh Talley. Here we go with these lights, Shane.
You get them fired up.
I
Keep
know.
them going.
I can't see what's going on here. Try to finish my starting line. Another senior, number 6'4", number 25, Chase Satterfield. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Wolfpack, a junior, 5'8", number 32, Clayton Grizzle. So for the Musketeers, they're going to have a change in the lineup due to Caleb being out. They're going to go with a 6'3" senior, number 23, Case Jones. A 6'1" sophomore, number 25, Caden Temple. A 6-foot junior, number 33, Yancey Edlund. Getting the start for Caleb Jones, a 6'5" senior, number 54, Eli Guthrie. And the big guy in the middle, 6'10" junior, number 30, Jacob Cherry. The Musketeers are coached by Chandler Fribble. So Shane, about ready to get this started here. I'm going to put a little pressure on you tonight. Let you call this, and I'll help you out. I'm going to try to do the stats as Wes has bailed on us again. Start calling him part-time. But, so we're finishing up the starting lineup. That's who the Musketeers are doing here for the boys' game with our new scoreboard, doing a video before the lineup and turning the lights off and everything. So, but
Looks like Mikey's having a little bit of trouble here as we're getting ready to get started here at the tip. Tip goes up. Crawford County has it. We got Brazil up top, looking to pass it to the wing, over to number 25, Satterfield. Satterfield's got it on the wing. Tally shot up. By Tally off the mark, here comes Yancey up the floor, up the right side, over to Cade Jones. Cade's looking down low, back out to Yancey up top. Back over to Cade on the right wing. Cade's looking. Crawford County in the zone right now. Back up to Temple to stop over to Yancey to the left side. Cross court pass to Cade Temple. Back to Cade Jones up top. Over to Guthrie from left side. Back to Yancey. Back to Cade. Cade for three. Got it.
good ball movement there, Shane.
Yeah, it was good ball movement. Patient right there.
Sorry, I was trying to
That's
get the
all right.
TV hooked up. I forgot to turn that on where they can hear our broadcast.
Got Tally Satterfield, excuse me, for a three. Knocked it down. KT brings it up the middle. Passes it up to Yancey. Yancey down low, ball fake. Three, shot off the off the Terry. Terry got fouled here. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. Terry's first one up. Got it.
Good sign from Cherry, knocked down
Yeah.
his free throws, what you talked about earlier.
Terry up for a second. Got a second. All right, Crawford County bringing up the floor. Grizzle, Yancey putting good pressure on him here. Oh, he slapped it from behind. Satterfield, no good. Yancey with the rebound. Yancey passes up to Kate Jones on the right side. Kate takes the baseline over to KT. KT drives it down over to Yancey. Yancey up top. Guthrie. Jones back to Guthrie for 3. No good. Brooks with the rebound. Grizzle up top with the ball now, top of the key. Looks like Crawford County is going to take a 30-second timeout. Their coach not real happy with how kind of they started so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a 5-3 ball game here with 5:49 to go in the first. Offensively, I think we're moving the ball pretty well. Had some good looks. I'm perfectly fine with Eli's 3 at the top of the key. As good a shooter as he is. Defensively, Yancey's doing a great job pressuring the point guard, but we got to get out of the passing lane a little bit better. Anticipate.
Yes. Yeah, we're putting good pressure on the ball. Coming out of timeout here, it's going to be Crawford County's ball. Trying to get all these names down and numbers.
About 2 minutes go in the game, you'll figure it out. That's how it is with me.
Grizzle over to Davis. Davis over to Satterfield. Satterfield over to Grizzle on the back to the top of the key. Tally. Tally's got it, throws it in to, we got almost a turnover there, but back out the Brooks has got it on the wing, shot, no good. Yancey with the rebound, bringing it up the floor down the middle. Nobody stops him. He make a bad pass there. Turnover. Crawford's got it on the break, and no good on the layup. Almost another turnover. We got Davis, no good on the shot from the top of the key. Yancey fouls off the rebound. Kind of a silly foul there.
Yeah.
So it's the first foul on Crawford County. Crawford inbound to the corner. Back out to the deflected. KT deflected the ball out of bounds there. Good defense. Got Crawford County taking the ball out of bounds here. Crawford's got it at the top of the key. Over to the left wing here. KT with the steal. Up the right side. AT in for the layup. Got fouled. No good. That was good, good anticipation there by KT, with the steal there.
Yeah.
So KT.
Well, talk about it. With our ball pressure, we've got to anticipate that and get the passing lane.
So Caden Temple to the line for 2.
Caden steps to the free throw line, and he's shooting on the season. I'm not even going to say.
Yeah, first one no good for KT. And that's something that
It's just confidence.
Confidence, and it's something you can practice on your own. KT steps up for a second and knocks it down. Okay, here we got Grizzle bringing it up the floor down the right side. Passes it over to Davis. Back to Grizzle. Passes it back to Davis. The top key. Back to Grizzle. Just passing it back and forth here. Davis has it down low now. Jacob Cherry with the block. KT's bringing up the floor now. Passes it over to Cade. Cade Guthrie back to Cade for three. Got it. 9-3. Eastern on top now.
I was watching him in warm-ups. He seems to be in rhythm tonight.
Looked like a travel there on Crawford. Crawford gets it down low. Shot up. No good. Yancey with the rebound. Yancey looks up to KT on the right side. Shot fell down. Back to Yancey on top of the key. Comes to KT to the right side. Shot up. Got it again. You're right, Mikey. He is in a good rhythm right now.
And they're looking for him right now.
Crawford down the left side. Down inside. Another turnover. Yancey picks it up. Going down the right side. Pulls it up a little bit. There's good patience there. Got KT on the left wing. Back to Cade. Again, another three. No good this time.
That was a heat check.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, I probably done the same thing. But
I definitely would have. I ain't going to lie about it. I'd have chucked it.
So we got Crawford County with another timeout here, a 30-second. So, you know, a good start here for us. You know, we've forced some turnovers and, you know, knocked down a couple threes here.
Yeah, 12-3 lead for the Musketeers with 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Good quick start like you talked about, Shane. You know, getting after it. You know, when a team comes in 0-4, and you got to come out and you just got to hit him right in the mouth from the get-go, and just, you know, they're going to sit here and think, here we go again. You know,
Exactly. I mean, they struggled. You know, and you want to come out and, like you said, jump on top, and you know.
So checking in now for the Musketeers will be Branson White for Eli Guthrie. Number 35, Conrad, is checked in for
Crawford County.
Yeah, I'm trying to get all these figured out.
Crawford's got it back up on top. Number 25 out to number 35, turns to the top of the key out to 15. Nicholson. Nicholson's got the ball, throws it. Oh, Cherry almost had a steal there. Over to the left wing, number 25 for shot up for three, no good. And Jacob clears it out to KT. KT up to Yancey. Yancey back to Cade. Again, another three, left it short this time. A little bit of quick shot there. Crawford's got it. Top of the key. Over to the left wing, looking down low. He's got the ball down low. Looks like he traveled, yeah. He went up and Jacob altered that shot big time. You know, he went up to shoot it there and found Cherry right there. So Branson inbounds at the KT. KT's bringing it up slowly here, top of the key. Looks over to K Jones, back to Yancey, back to K to Branson, over to KT the right side. K Jones got it, taking it to the basket down the middle, no good. But Jacob Cherry with the rebound in the putback. 14-3 now. Crawford back up forward on the left side here. K Jones almost with the steal. We got Branson White with the block. Yancey bringing it up the right side, takes it to the middle, up to White. White goes up for a shot and is fouled. Looks like we're going to shoot 2 free throws here, Mikey. It's kind of hard to get all the Crawford County's names. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm just using the numbers.
Yeah.
You know.
That's Brooks' second foul.
So Branson sends up to the free throw line. First shot is good.
Looks like Grizzle's checking in for Brooks for the Wolfpack, and Eli Guthrie going to give Jacob a well-deserved break.
Yep. We're doing a good job here, taking the ball to the basket, getting some free throw attempts here. Branson for a second. Shots up and got it. So that makes the score 16-3. Crawford County bringing it up on the right side of the floor now. We got number Crawford's got it on the left wing over to number 25. 25 down in the middle. Number 22 shot from the top of the key, no good, off to the right. Crawford County comes up with the rebound, no good again off the shot. And we got a scramble for the ball. We got a jump ball. Looks like it's going to be Eastern ball. They got a couple easy shots there and just couldn't put it down. So there's a minute 38 left to go here in the first quarter. Eastern's up 16-3. Crawford look like they're going to put on a little full court pressure here. 2-2-1. Over to KT on the right side. Dribbles to the middle over to Yancey on the left side. Yancey's taking his time. Brings it up the left side of the floor. Takes it down to the free throw line. Up to KT on the left side. KT's calling a play now. Bringing it up on top of the key here. Being patient here. Trying to get a good shot. Takes it over to the left side to Yancey. Yancey's looking. K. Jones comes up top. We got pass it over to the left side to KT. 3-point shot. No good. Crawford County with the rebound. Up the left side of the floor here. Number 25 takes it to the bucket. Puts it up. No good. K. Jones with the shot. Passes up to Yancey. Yancey stops. Got goaltending on Crawford County. Yancey was in for the layup there, and I think he was going to hit it anyway. But
I'll tell you what, we're at 57 seconds to go here in the first quarter with an 18-3 lead, and Crawford has now called 3 timeouts. So let's get a full timeout. We'll step away and hear a word from our sponsor. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana, bringing you Musketeer basketball.
The forecast is nice. You're probably thinking about enjoying the great outdoors. Whether that means doing some four-wheeling or hitting the road in an RV, First Harrison Bank can help make your dreams a reality with a loan designed to meet your needs. Talk with one of our associates about our options for RV, boat, and camper financing. If you're looking for a great auto loan, we can help with that too. To get started, just visit us at firstharrison.com. Keep it easy, keep it local. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Got me? There we are. Welcome back to Eastern High School as we got just under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Wolfpack ball.
all right, we got number 22, Davis, bring the ball forward to the left side to Conrad. Conrad takes it down to the middle, blocked by Cherry. KT with the loose ball, slowing it up here. Looks like we may take the final shot here. So coaches tell them to move the ball around here, be patient. Got it on the left side to KT. KT back out on top to, K. Jones back out to KT on top. Back to Cade. Cade brings it around to the top of the key. Back over to KT. KT now brings it to the top of the key. A little pressure by Crawford County now. KT's got the ball top of the key off the Cherry to the left side. Cherry brings it out to Guthrie. Guthrie takes it to the right side to KT to K. Jones at the top of the key. 3-point shot, no good. Crawford with the rebound, bringing it up the right side. Shot at the buzzer is no good. So after one quarter, we've got Eastern 18, Crawford County 3.
So we'll step away and hear another word from one of our sponsors. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana, bringing you Musketeer basketball.
I'm new store manager Shelby Lehman, and I'm excited to see you at our store in Salem. The big one is back. The Shakaroni Pizza is back at Papa John's for a limited time. This extra-large pizza with big, foldable slices is packed with extra cheese and extra pepperoni, and it's just $13. Plus, for each Shakaroni sold until October 21st, Papa John's will donate $1 to the Papa John's Foundation, benefiting local and national charities. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. And we're still looking for drivers and insiders. Apply today at papajobs.us.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High Schools. We're set for the start of the second quarter as the Musketeers have an 18-3 lead on the Crawford County Wolfpack. Shane, good first quarter there. Cade come out on fire, and he's just he's falling in love with that three instead of getting to the rim. And, they're going to come out and guard him now. Now that's that time to attack them gaps, get in the lane. I think Jacob's got to work a little bit harder. I mean, he has a definite height advantage.
Yeah, it's not even close, And, with Cade, they're going to come out to that, little pump head fake. He's going to be able to get around, take the ball to the basket.
It'll be Wolfpack ball to start the second quarter.
Off the, 32.
Grizzle, he's going to draw a foul there on Branson. That's just a silly foul.
Yeah. Looks like we've got Yancey coming in for KT. That is our second foul. So Grizzle with the ball at the top of the key. Passes it over to Davis. Davis over to Satterfield. We got it down low to
Conrad.
Conrad up and in with the bucket. Eastern bringing up the floor. Here comes Yancey bringing up to the right side of the floor. It's going to set a high. Guther's going to set a high screen for him. Looking to get the ball down low to Cade. Cade takes it, goes up for a little bank shot, and scores.
Yeah, we got a mismatch. You got a 5'8" kid on him. You know, we got to continue. This good recognition right there.
Right. So here we go. Crawford County got the ball. Taking it down the middle. We just let him drive right down the middle. We got a foul. I'm not sure if it's Jacob or Guthrie.
Gonna get Branson on it.
I've got Branson on it.
KT said to check back in after the first free throw.
That's Branson's second. Shot up. No good. KT coming in.
He's gonna get Eli.
You know, that drive right there, I mean, there was no resistance at all. We just let him drive right down the middle.
That's probably the easiest possession they've had of, attempting to score.
Second free throw up, no good. Yancey with the rebound. Over to KT. KT takes the ball to the middle of the floor, back over to the Yancey on the right side. Looking to get it down low to Cherry. Jacob goes up and is fouled. No bucket, but he'll be shooting two here.
That was a good post-entry feed there by Yancey.
Yes, it was. Real good, and that's what we need to do. I mean, first thing down the floor, we need to try to look at Jacob to get him the ball. I mean, he's such a height advantage. First free throw up and good. Got a couple substitutions here. Number 44, Stroud for Crawford. And we got Chris Terry in for Eastern. Jacob's second free throw up and got it. So we're doing a much better job starting off here on our free throws tonight. Crawford bringing it up down the middle of the floor here. Nicholson over to Stroud. Stroud looks over to Grizzle. Grizzle's got the ball and tries to make a move there and travels with it. Scores 22-6 here with 6:48 here in the second quarter. KT's bringing up a little bit of pressure here by Crawford County. Brings it up to the right side. Looks down, goes down to Cade. Cade throws it back to the middle to Jacob. Jacob knocks down the 15-footer. 24-5 here. Crawford's bringing it up the floor. We got a little pressure. Cade's putting a little pressure top the key. Drives to the left side. Takes a wild shot, and Stroud puts up a shot from down low. Misses it up to Cade. Cade goes in for almost a slam. He's right there. Puts it down. 26-5 now in Eastern's favor. Crawford back up the floor here. Pass it to the left wing. Looks down. They're setting a high screen. Goes back to the top of the key. Looks to drive down to the left wing. Back up top for a three-pointer. No good. Jacob with the rebound. Off to Cade. Cade's bringing it down to the right side here. Makes a move. Going in for a layup. And no good. I think he forced it a little bit there, but down ball on the floor. Jacob goes down. Crawford picks it up, brings it down to the right side. Off to the right, down low to Crawford. And we have
turnover. Said he walked with it. I think he seen
Stroud had the ball down, and I think he probably seen Jacob.
Heard the footsteps coming.
All right, Eastern with the ball here. KT's bringing it up the right side. Setting the high screen. Jacob Cherry setting the high screen. KT dribbles off to the left over to Yancey. Yancey's got it on the left side. Bringing it back up top to Cade. Cade over to KT. Over to Terry. Terry back up top to Yancey. Over to Cade Jones. Drives it to the middle. Back out to Yancey for a three. No good. Crawford County with the rebound. Up the floor to the right side. Over to the left wing. Shot up, number 25 for three, no good. Stroud with the rebound. Go! Stroud just ran over Yancey. Offensive foul there. All right, it looks like Eli's coming in the game for Jacob here. No? Yes, he is. All right, Jacob goes out for rest here and has Eli. Eli's back in the ball game here. And, all right, Terry takes it out to KT. KT's calling out a play here, bringing it up the middle of the floor. Drives it down to the right wing out to Yancey. Yancey chucks up a three. No good.
That's not the shot we really wanted right there.
No, that's a little quick. I think we could have worked that inside and, got that shot anytime, really.
Yeah.
Okay, Crawford County. And down the ball over to the right side across the half court line. Over to the left side. Tries to feed it down low, but it was a bad pass and threw it out of bounds. So it'll be Eastern ball here. With a minute 4:36 to go here in the second quarter, 26-5 to score. KT's bringing the ball up the floor, calls out a play here. Over to the left wing, Yancey. Yancey down low to Cade Jones. Cade makes a move, but misses the short 5-footer there, and then Eli picks up a silly foul. You really don't want to pick up a foul,
No.
85 foot from the basket like that. That's silly. So that's Eastern's fourth foul. Crawford County's got 5 right now. Crawford County across the timeline here. Over to the right side. Over to Satterfield. Satterfield over to Crawford County with the missed three-pointer. Up the floor. Eastern up to Yancey Edwin in for a layup. Score now is 28-5. Crawford back up the floor here on the left side. Looking down low, passes it back out for a long three-pointer. In and out. Yancey with the rebound. Looks like he got poked in the eye there. Now he's got to bring it up the floor. Taking her time. Over to Kate Temple, the right side. Back to Yancey up top of the key. Over to Terry on the left side. Back down to Eli Guthrie. Guthrie's trying to make a move down low. Goes up. Got fouled. Looks like we're going to be shooting 2 here for Eli.
Yeah. Kind of got bailed out on that.
Yeah, he didn't quite go real aggressive. He kind of just was kind of relaxed on his move instead of, going hard and trying to draw a foul.
23-point lead for the Musketeers. As Eli's trying to stretch that lead to, this is the first. He's going to try to stretch it out to 24 now.
Looks like we got Brooks to come back in the game for Stroud.
He's got 2 fouls. Coach at this point, I think, says, we can't have him on the bench any longer.
Right. Eli with the second one is good. 29-5 is the score. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Crawford goes out to the free throw line, back down to the right block. Pull-up shot. No good. Looks like we got an over the back. We got an over the back on number 35, Conrad. I think he was over, let's see. We got a 1-and-1.
We're going to find out who it was because he's going to the free throw line. Looks like it's going to be Chris Terry.
Yeah.
Getting some good minutes here.
Yeah. So Terry at the free throw line with the 1-and-1 here. Shots up and got it.
I believe that's his first varsity points of the year.
All right. Good for him. Nothing like scoring your first varsity.
I'll tell you what, he's a kid you like to coach. Hard-nosed, does what you ask.
Yeah.
Just wants to win.
Second shot up and good. 31-5 now. Crawford brings it up the floor. Belcher brings it up the left side. Back over to Satterfield. Satterfield down low. Got down low to number 35, Conrad. Conrad got fouled and the bucket is good. We just didn't stop the drive right there, and we helped, and then that left left Satterfield open.
Yeah. 31-7 lead for the Musketeers.
Conrad open. So Conrad at the free throw line for the bonus, or for the and one, and he got it. 31-8 now. KT up the right side. Kate. Kate sets the screen for KT. KT over to the right side. Yancey driving down the middle over to the wing. To Guthrie for three. No good. I think we're kind of falling in love with 3-point right now, Mikey. Over to Satterfield's three. No good. And there's Chris Terry with the rebound. KT up the middle, doesn't have numbers, takes it anyway, inside for the layup.
You know,
difficult shot there.
He's got to do more of that. He's too good an athlete.
Yeah, he's not, offensively, he's not aggressive enough as I think he should be. So here we go. Crawford got it down inside, back out to number 34. Number 34 looks down low to trying to get it into Satterfield. You know, number 15, that was Nicholson up and in for the layup. Down the right side to K. Jones. K. Jones take a baseline shot up, and he's got it blocked. Satterfield blocked Kate's shot right there, and it's out of bounds on Crawford County. Here comes Jacob Cherry back into the ball game, and it's going to come in for Eli. Yeah, Mike, I think we need to start keep taking the ball to the basket and kick out on the thirds. You know, shot up. Oh, they threw a little toss to Jacob Cherry, caught it, and got two there. So with a minute 50 to go, we got a 35-10 lead Eastern. Out to Crawford. Crawford lets go of a three, no good. And Terry with the rebound. He's doing a good job. Up the floor, Kate Jones, reverse layup, got it.
Running the floor well.
Yeah, we're pushing the ball and getting our heads up and looking for the man up the floor. So Crawford's got it on the right side. Oh, ball's mishandled it. And it is off on the Eastern. Satterfield tried to make a move there and just kind of lost the ball and it went off KT's knee out of bounds. So Terry out of bounds, or excuse me, Terry's is out.
Dalen Beach getting some action here in the first half.
I bet he's
another senior that you hear the cheer block cheering for him down there.
Almost a steal there from K. Jones. Over on the left side for Crawford. Just dribbles in the middle of the floor, throws up a shot. No good. Up to the right foot. Back out to Yancey. Yancey's looking down low. Back out to Yancey. To Kate Jones. Kate's taking it down the middle. And a lot of contact there, but no call. Crawford's got it up to the left side. Back out to the top of the key. Driving down the lane. And the ball's deflected out of bounds and will be Crawford County's ball.
37-10 lead with 47 seconds to go here in the first half.
So Crawford goes inbound. Setting a double screen here to the right side. Looks down low. Got a double team. Looking back out the pass, we got number 34 for the three. Shot up, no good. K. Jones with the rebound, bringing it up the floor here. Slowing it down here. Probably going to take maybe one shot here unless we can get a layup. Over the Beach on the right side. Beach dribbles out to the top of the key. Back down to KT. KT's going to bring it out. And we've got a foul on number 22, I believe, pushing Jacob Cherry. Look like Jacob Davis with the push. And looks like Jacob's going to step up and take the one-on-one here. How many free throws? We've shot several free throws.
Yeah, we really have.
Jacob shot up and got it.
Got such a pretty jump shot for a big guy.
He does. He's got good touch. I mean, somebody 6'10", that's a very good touch. Second one up, got it. We didn't even jinx him.
No.
Crawford, he's got 20 seconds left to go in this half. Crawford's got it up on top of the key. Deflected by Yancey on there. And looks like Yancey may have got fouled, I thought, but they're going to say he dribbled on the sideline down there, and it's going to be Crawford County's.
Beach tripping over that line, going back down the floor.
Well, he's awful excited. He don't know what's going on over there. So
I tell you what, he's an extremely good kid, and
yeah, he is.
He wants to be a part of this, and he puts the work in.
Ready to go here. Crawford's got it on the right side of the floor. He's got 8 seconds to go. Crawford back at the top of the keys. Satterfield with the ball. And we got a foul and turnover on Crawford. Lost the ball, and looks like we got a foul on number 15, Nicholson. Got a blocking foul there, so we got
Still a 1-on-1.
still got the bonus here, which is 9 fouls. We've got Kate Jones stepping up to the free throw line.
And that's the thing, out of their 9 fouls, we made it where we went to the free throw line.
Kate's first one's good. Yeah, I mean, we've been aggressive, and there's been a lot of 2-shot fouls. Now, last few's been in bonus because, but here's Kate for the second one. Second one's up. It's long, no good. Crawford with the rebound, long toss at the buzzer, no good. So at the half, we've got Eastern 40, Crawford County 10. So good half there by Eastern.
Yep. And we'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors. This is Eastern Basketball on WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Let's get you set up with everything you need to know about the IHSAA. It's a busy time of year for high school sports, and we welcome you to the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King in for the Coach Bob Lovell, joined alongside IHSAA Commissioner. That is Paul Neidig. Paul, certainly a busy time. We've got some semi-state winners to crown this weekend.
Yeah, isn't it great? I'll take busy every day of the week. Great time of the year. And, we've celebrated some state championships this fall, but we got to focus on football the next 2 weeks now.
No doubt about it. You mentioned state championships, Paul, at Lucas Oil Stadium coming up here in just a couple weeks. I wanted to ask you this. When you look at last year and you look at this year, was game planning for this year easier or harder just because obviously you're back to normal, there's more people to manage, and there's just more stuff going on this year without, as much COVID restriction?
Yeah, I think it's certainly different. I think this year for us, planning-wise, looked more like 2019, previous years. You got to remember, 12 months ago, while we were playing, we were still trying to figure out how to play. And, it's opening up a high school venue is one scenario, but then opening up facility like Lucas Oil and temperature checks and clearing between stands and the sanitization that took place. It was all the right stuff to do. But, yeah, there were a lot more moving parts given COVID-19, where it was at, treatments and protocols than there are this year, but certainly still respect what's going on with COVID and going to do it safely.
Paul, we talked about this a little bit last week, but the state championships this year inside Lucas Oil, what can fans expect that may be a little bit different from last season?
I think we're going to see more fans. Everything that we've seen this fall has been, I would call this the year of the fan. People have come back in groves just to go watch a high school football. I think they realize the value in the experience, how much fun it is to go watch that time-honored tradition of kids playing for their local high school. And it's just going to be fans. I look for a lot of energy in the building this year. We don't have to clean out, clear the facilities, so fans that want to come and buy a ticket and watch 3 games in a day are going to be able to do that this year. And I just really think there's going to be a lot of energy. And we had the energy last year, but it's just hard when you had a maximum of 5,000 per contest. This year that number's going to be at least double that, and we're hoping triple that with people.
Well, I'm definitely excited to be on the call for the Class 2A state championship game inside Lucas Oil, Paul. But, after the state championships, no rest for the weary. You're going to be right in the basketball season, the holiday tournaments before you know it.
Again, it's just the holiday season is a great time of the year where between Christmas and New Year's, there's holiday tournaments. There's just a lot of basketball played. Kids get a chance to not to have to focus on the daily education side of why they're in school, the main reason why they're in school, and just take a 2-week period of time and just focus on playing basketball with their teammates. And great games, great tradition along the way. But, our ladies are playing, our young men are playing, and we're going to go with it.
Paul, what's really the next step for you guys in terms of spring planning after football state championships finish up? Because that's obviously a big load off your shoulder.
once football gets over with, we do try to catch our breath a little bit at the beginning of December. But yeah, it's what's interesting is we just had a meeting this morning, and our assistant commissioners are looking at their officials meetings and the training for officials and getting them prepared for the next season, and what rule changes have come to us from the National Federation of High Schools over the last year. And how do we get that information out to our schools and our coaches? And it's a constant cycle of training officials, looking at game protocol, looking at what's best for the tournaments. Do we need to make adjustments to provide a better experience for student athletes? We don't just go play a state championship in football in 2 weeks and quit thinking about it for the next year. It's constant, and the staff does a phenomenal job. They keep it live, they keep it real, and they continue to focus on what we need to do before the year's over, how we're going to manage the next year.
He is the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King with you on the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, always appreciate the time. Should be a really fun next couple of weeks.
It is, and good luck with the show this weekend, Brendan. I look forward to tuning in Friday and Saturday night to hearing the experts talk about high school football.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Chris, last year was a challenge.
It was quite a challenge.
But we overcame it.
That's what life's all about, overcoming challenges together.
And I'm so proud of our entire state and our local communities for persevering through last year together. I'm Indiana High School Athletic Association's Assistant Commissioner Carrie Schludecker.
And I'm Assistant Commissioner Chris Kaufman. Last year, we learned something that high school sports have always taught kids, how to overcome challenges through discipline and teamwork.
Our student athletes do it year in and year out.
And last year, they did it with limited to no attendance.
But this year, fans are back in the stands, and we want to see your enthusiasm.
So we're challenging you, the fans,
to buy a ticket to your school's next sporting event
and help the whole community persevere.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
High school sports fans, this is IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and I'd like to introduce you to new Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis.
Thank you, Paul. I can't tell you how excited I am to be part of the team.
We know you're going to excel in your role. High school sports have been a huge part of your life.
That's right. I played high school sports, I coached high school sports, and I was an athletic director.
You truly live high school sports. Tell the fans why they're so important to you.
Because high school sports are education-based athletics. And as a former teacher, I know firsthand how effective they are in teaching lessons outside of the classroom.
Real-life lessons.
100%. They teach teams how to overcome adversity.
How to work hard. How to get better every single day.
Absolutely. And I think most importantly, how to be part of a team.
Well, Brian, welcome to our team.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Sandra, tell me your favorite thing about Indiana high school sports.
Well, Chris, as a fellow IHSA Assistant Commissioner, I don't know if I can choose just one. Tell me, what's yours?
It's the little victories, the day-to-day achievements of student athletes, the real character-building stuff.
Absolutely. One of mine as well. All the hard work off the court, the field, the mat, the deck, those defining moments during practices that the crowd never sees.
Exactly. And we don't celebrate those victories enough.
We don't. And there's an even bigger victory we need to celebrate.
That's right. We've welcomed fans back to high school sporting events across Indiana.
So, buy a ticket to your high school's next athletic event. The schools and student athletes deserve your support.
They need you in the stands now more than ever.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back here to halftime at Eastern High School as the Musketeers have a 30-point lead with a 40-10 lead over the Crawford County Wolfpack. Shane, what's a little bit of your first half thoughts on the Musketeers and looking at overall the stats we got going on there?
Yeah, we did a good job of getting to the free throw line there that first half. Let's see, we were 13 of 16 from the free throw line in that first half. That's 81.3%. So that's a big jump from where we're shooting the ball on the season there. So that, and we're still doing a good job shooting well from the 2-point line. And we're rebounding the ball. We've got 21 rebounds, 24 rebounds.
Yeah.
So,
Offensively, we could talk stats, quite a bit because we played pretty well down there. But, defensively, we've held them to 4-28 shooting. For the game, they are 14% from the field, And a lot of that's got to do with when they get to the lane, they are anticipating Jacob coming to block that shot, and it's really messing with them a lot. So, and your top two leading scorers are almost, Cade's already at his average, and Jacob's right there knocking on the door. But another stat that really stuck out to me is Yancey Edlin already with 7 rebounds. He's done a great job on the boards for the Musketeers, but, the defensive effort's what I've been impressed with. So, we're coming down here to a minute left here in the halftime, but, this is a good opportunity, having your first weekend with a doubleheader, as we'll be back on the road tomorrow night at Clarksville. You could, you're up 30, hopefully stretch it out maybe a little bit more and, get some guys some rest.
Sure. 2 games in 2 nights. If you can get to the point where you can get some of these starters some rest, that's only going to help us out for tomorrow night.
Yeah, I agree. And it looks like the Musketeers will go back with the starters. We'll wait and see who Crawford goes with. But, I
want to say one other thing on here is we got 7 assists this first half also. So that's pretty good, too. We're sharing the ball.
Yeah, we've only turned it over 3 times. Crawford hasn't turned it over a lot with 8. So, it's just been, we contested shots, done our job of boxing out and, securing the board. And so the Wolfpack is going to go with Satterfield, Talley, Brooks. Looks like they're going with their starters.
Yeah, back with their starters, and we are also back with our starters here. It looks like it's going to be Eastern ball coming out of the half.
So Crawford's going to go, looks like, start out in 2-3 zone. So we'll see. We had the first ever limbo contest here at the halftime, and it was kind of a situation that had me a little nervous because you could pay money to put somebody in it.
I know.
And I was going to
hide.
Yeah.
You don't want me out there.
So we're having an issue with the clock, it looks like.
What do you kind of look for us to come out here and do the second half, Mikey?
Well, I think you've got to start working on some things that you haven't had a chance to work a whole lot on, defensively and offensively. And I think it's an opportunity where you've got to get some kids' confidence up that's been struggling shooting the basketball. I'd like to see KT have a big half, really let him see, how good he can be.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd like to see him trying to hunt for a shot a little bit. Eastern's got the ball, brings it over. KT's got it on the left side now. Back out to Cade Jones, top. Cade goes over to Yancey, back to Guthrie, over to Cade. Cade over to Jacob Cherry, over to Guthrie, back KT. We're moving the ball. I can't even keep up with it.
Yeah, turn it over.
Looks like we got a foul on Yancey. Not a good start here. Don't want to pick up a quick one right out of the gate here. So our first foul here.
And you got to give the Wolfpack credit. They've come out and they're just, competing here.
We got number 23 up, Keith Brooks. Brooks shot and missed. Yancey with the rebound, bringing it up the floor now here, slowing it down over to the right side to KT. KT's looking here, top of the key to Guthrie. Guthrie dribbles over to the left side, over to Yancey. Yancey back to the top of the key, Cade Jones. Back to Yancey. Yancey's looking to KT. KT's got it top of the key now. Brings it back out to resetting the play here. Over to the left side to Now that Guthrie's got it on the wing, back out to Yancey to the top, over to KT to the top of the key to K. Jones. Cade brings it back out to KT. KT back to Cade. Cade's looking at Jacob. Cross-court pass to Guthrie for three. No good. Cherry with the rebound up. No. Cherry back up with the rebound. No again. Cherry again. Back up and in this time. Add the stats. Crawford County bringing it up the right side of the floor. A little double dribble here on, let's see, number 32, Clayton Grizzle. Turnover Crawford. So with the score 42-10, KT with the ball. Crosses the timeline here on the left side over to K. Jones. Jones is looking.
We're at the danger mark of, putting the, 35-point rule right here in the beginning of the third quarter.
Eastern with the turnover here. Bringing it up the left side of the floor. Stop, back out, top of the key. Looking to take it to the right side of the floor, passes it back to the left side. Over to the left corner here. Sizing up KT, brings it back out on top to Talley. Talley looking to drive. He's got the ball on the right side of the floor now. Trying to get somebody to post up. He picks up his dribble. There, good job by Yancey of, putting pressure on it. Turnover now, Crawford. K. Jones back up the floor. Back in for a layup, but he is fouled on the floor before the shot. That was a good pressure here by Yancey by forcing the turnover.
Yeah, and he didn't foul. He didn't reach in. He just was solid with it.
KT in with a little pass to Guthrie. Nobody was on him and puts it up for two. 44-10 now with 5:40 to go in the third quarter. Crawford up to the right side. You got Josh Talley. Talley out to Davis. Davis over to Satterfield. Satterfield back out to Belcher. Belcher looks over. Has it back out to Satterfield. Satterfield looks down to the left corner. Driving baseline, and Guthrie will pick up a foul. He didn't really move his feet there. He just kind of stood up straight.
And that's something, when you got a 30-point lead at the half, you've got to stress coming out with intensity, not just going through the motions. This is an opportunity where you can get some bad habits, and you don't want to do that.
Crawford with the pass down low, out of bounds. No shot is no good. Guthrie with the rebound. KT up the floor to Yancey. Yancey to the left side to K. Jones. Three. Shot is blocked. Looks like he got hit in the head a little bit there, too, but yeah. Crawford back up to the right side, taking it down low. Shot up, no good, blocked, and it looks like it's out of bounds on Eastern. That right there, Cade probably a good pump fake, and he could have went baseline probably for an easy layup.
And to be honest, we really didn't need that shot right there. Be patient.
You're up 34 here. You just want to get a good shot. Crawford almost traveled.
Oh, that's got to be offensive. That's Yancey stepping right in there and taking it.
Crawford took it out on the right side there and passed it in, and it looked like, let's see, Keith Brooks will pick up his third foul there with the charge.
Branson White set to check in. He's going to get Eli, it looks like. So 44-10 with 4:54 to go here in the third quarter. Next point, it goes to that running clock.
And getting Branson in here right now is a good opportunity for him to get a lot of experience. So, KT down the middle, out to Branson on the left shot for a jump shot. Short, no good. Battle for the ball. Yancey has it, goes up with it. No shot missed. And Jacob has a rebound, missed his shot. And Cade with the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of Crawford. A lot going on right there in that short.
Yeah, a lot of missed opportunities. I've never seen Cherry miss them point-blank shots.
2-foot shot. He missed it. K. Jones with the three from the right side, no good. That's, I think, Cade's third or fourth miss from three. He's got to start taking that ball to the basket.
Yeah, he's just
kind of settling for the three. And we know he can make it, but let's get a shot going to the basket, seeing him put one through. So Crawford has it upside down low, almost stolen by Branson. Crawford County back out to the top of the key. Passes it over to the left wing. Lob up top. Jacob breaks it up. Crawford has it down low. Back out to the left wing, 3 up, no good. Jacob with the rebound. Jacob over to KT. KT's bringing up the right forward. They're not stopping the ball to the free throw line. Over to K. Jones. Tries the baseline out to Cherry for 3. No good. To Branson for 3. Jacob Cherry with the rebound. Out to Yancey now. Drives it to the middle of the floor. Down to Jacob. Up and got it. Good pass there by Yancey. Crawford back up the floor here. Across the timeline to the right side of the floor. Fakes it to the right. Oh, here's Jacob with the steal. Taking it down the left side. Oh, he really couldn't get no momentum to dunk it, but he did get fouled. He's going to the free throw line here to shoot 2. It looked like there for a second he might have a breakaway.
Yeah. That'll be Brooks' 4th foul.
So Jacob steps to the free throw line here, shooting 2. First one up. And no good. I believe that may be his first miss of the night.
I believe so. Chris Terry checking in for K. Jones.
And Chris come in and did a good job there that second quarter when he come in. And he got a couple rebounds, played good defense. So he earned the spot, come back out here in the third quarter. Cherry's second one is also off. Crawford with the rebound, bringing it up the right side. Satterfield up to, ball's deflected. Crawford County recovers it, and they're starting back over at top of the key. Bring it down the right side. Tried to get it inside, and KT kicked it. So it will remain Crawford County.
I guess I got to keep the clock running on my thing now.
Yep. Eli Guthrie back in the ball game for Yancey Evans. Yancey did a good job there. You can tell he's a little winded, so Crawford's going to take it out underneath their basket here. Over to the right side. Satterfield looks, no. Back out to the top of the key. Crawford resets here. Looking to get the ball to the left side. Back over cross-court pass here to the right side. Crawford's not moving much here. Not much moving at all.
No. Our defense has picked it up here a little bit.
Down low.
There's a travel.
And there right there's a intimidation of a 6'10" big man, Jacob didn't even, he just had his hand straight up and he traveled.
2 minutes to go here in the third, and the Musketeers with a 46-10 lead.
KT with the top of the key over to the left wing to Terry. Over to Eli Guthrie. KT's got it back top. Takes it down the middle. Shot up. No good. Jacob with the rebound and throws it away. Just like the team take that up. He was 4 foot from the basket.
Yeah. I think he's trying to get Terry involved and trying to be an unselfish player.
Crawford for 3 there. Jacob with the rebound to KT. KT brings it up the left side to back out to KT for 3. Got it.
That's a good sign right there.
Yes, it is. I'd like for him to shoot a few more of them. So Crawford brings it back up the floor to them to the right side. Got it in the corner there, and Branson was doing a good job defensively. Back out to the top here. Crawford resets, go down to the left wing. Again, not much movement going on right now. Kind of taking their time. Over to the left wing here. High screen, they just threw it away. KT's will come up with it, taking it down to the right side of the floor. Up, no good. But Guthrie with the rebound, goes back up. No good with his shot. Jacob with the rebound. Up, got it. Bounced on the rim 3 or 4 times. I think they're other patting their stats. They want more rebounds.
I hear you.
Crawford brings it back up the floor, and it looks like we got a foul on Branson. Dylan Beach back in the game for Jacob Cherry. We got a foul on Branson. This third foul of the ball game. And with the score of 51-10 in the third quarter, we got a running clock here with about 15 seconds to go here in the quarter. Crawford just throw it in. 3-point shot off and got it. Eastern bringing up 4, 3 seconds to go. Cross half court. KT up, shot, no good from the top of the key. So after 3 quarters of play here, Eastern 51, Crawford County 13.
This is Musketeer Basketball on WSLM Radio. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
High school sports fans, this is IHSAA Commissioner. High school sports fans, this is IHSAA Commissioner Paul Knight, and I'd like to introduce you to new Assistant Commissioner Brian Lewis.
Thank you, Paul. I can't tell you how excited I am to be part of the team.
We know you're going to excel in your role. High school sports have been a huge part of your life.
That's right. I played high school sports, I coached high school sports, and I was an athletic director.
You truly lived high school sports. Tell the fans why they're so important to you.
Because high school sports are education-based athletics, and as a former teacher, I know firsthand how effective they are in teaching lessons outside of the classroom.
Real-life lessons.
100%. They teach teams how to overcome adversity.
How to work hard. How to get better every single day.
Absolutely. And I think most importantly, how to be part of a team.
Well, Brian, welcome to our team.
This is your team. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
All right, welcome back here to the final quarter as we're introducing the 5th and 6th grade team. Good group of kids right there. Musketeer future looks good. So
They're pretty excited about it, too.
Oh, yeah. If they put that much effort in practice, we'd be all right.
Come on, Coach.
Uh,
Looks like it's going to be Crawford's ball coming out here, third quarter. I like what Coach is doing here. He's getting, some beats and playing time.
yeah.
Getting some guys in there that don't play a whole lot and some experience. You're up quite a bit here. So Crawford's got a ball on the right side, back to the top of the key. Over to the left side. Looking down the left wing there. So looking to get the ball inside, back outside for a three, and got it. By number 44, Stroud. So Eastern's got the ball back up the floor here. KT's got the ball on the left side of the key. Passes down to the left wing to Branson. Branson brings it back out to Yancey. Yancey's got it. Top of the three-point line. Passes it over to Branson. Looking down, he's got Beach there posting up down the Beach. Beach has got up, passes it inside to Yancey. Yancey goes up and loses it out of bounds. It'll be Crawford County ball. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I call that a shot, but
I'll call it a turnover.
well,
No. All right, Crawford County back up. The floor here has the ball on the left side. Back on the left wing. Shot fake. Drives it inside. No good. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball here off the rebound.
Conrad's done a nice job of driving to the basket and going strong.
Yeah. So we got a jump ball here. It's going to be Eastern ball. Branson inbounds to KT. KT's going to bring it up the floor here. Over to the right side of Yancey. Yancey drizzles back out to K. Jones. K. Jones drives down the middle of the floor. Shot up. No good. Rebound and back up. 2 for 2 with K. Jones. Crawford back up the floor here. Taking her time. Ball up on top of the key. Driving down toward the middle to the free throw line. Back to the free throw line here. Out to the right wing. Settles back out to the top of the key. Passes on the left wing. Down to the left baseline here. Beach with good hands there. Slaps away, but Crawford comes back up with it. Try to pass it down low. The steal by Branson. Got Yancey with the ball going up for the layup down the floor. And Beach with the rebound. Put back no good. K. Jones with the rebound. Put back no good also. Crawford with the ball here. Looks like a kill kick. Maybe not. K. Jones with the steal to Yancey, and Yancey was trying to go back to him, but it's kind of too high of a pass, and it's out of bounds on Eastern. All right, we got Cade Anderson in the ball game for K. Jones. Cade Anderson, I believe it's his first varsity time
this year, yeah.
Here we go. Crawford up the left side, down to the left baseline. Beach out to the center here. Out back to the top of the key, over to the right side. Crawford looking, dribbling down to the free throw line, passes down inside, makes a move on Beach. 3 from Crawford, and it is good.
That's 2 he said.
So it is now 53-19. KT up with the ball over to Kate Anderson. Kate over to Yancey. To Branson down on the left wing. Trying to throw down into Beach. Got the Beach. Beach goes back out to KT. KT's bringing it down the middle over to Kate Anderson. Back out to KT. There's a loose ball now. Yancey picks it up. Goes in. And we have,
I believe I got offensive foul on Yancey.
okay. He was trying to drive down the right side there and a little bit out of control and he passed it up to Beach.
And, you know, that's the thing now with this running clock. When you want to get your bench in, you've got to get them in, you know, quick as, you know, because the clock's running. So.
Yeah, it don't take long for that clock to get down when it's running like that. So we're going to have a 30-second timeout by Eastern.
So talk a little bit, you know, as we're going to be headed down to Clarksville tomorrow night. You know, after tonight we'll be 3-1. It was a 34-point lead right now. You know, it's just going to be a different type of game tomorrow night. I mean, you're going to see an athletic team, a quick team that gets up and down the floor. I mean, it's a total reversal from what you've seen tonight.
Right, and then, you know, turnovers, when you're playing a fast game like that, turnovers become very important.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't want to give up possessions. So, you know, it's going to be important to take care of the ball tomorrow night. So back into play here. Crawford's bringing it up the floor. Down on the left side here. Crawford looks. Passes it back up to the top of the key. Back over to the right wing now. Driving baseline number 20. 20 goes up for a shot. No good. Caden Temple with the rebound. Brings it up the left side of the floor. Over to Branson. Branson back out to the top of the key to Yancey. Yancey down to Beach. Beach out to Kate Anderson. Back out to Beach at top of the right wing. Now we got Yancey with the ball at the top of the key. Setting a high screen. Beach. Beach rolls past him. And he gets it stolen away. Crawford back up to the right floor. Pass wide open guy down. And it's blocked by Branson. Good block. Another block by Branson. KT comes up with the ball over to Kate Anderson to the right side. Bringing it up. Kate brings it to the middle of the floor. Over to the left wing to Branson. Branson over to KT. KT back out the top of the key. Yancey drives it to the free throw line over to Anderson. He takes it back to the free throw line, and I believe it's fouled. And we'll be shooting 2. Yep. So it's the score 53-19.
Been a low scoring second half.
Yeah, it has.
13 to, you know, we've outscored them 4, I believe, here.
KT's first. Not KT, I'm sorry. KT. Got too many K's.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Kate Anderson, this is his first. Gonna have one more. It's first varsity points of the season.
All right, Crawford back up the floor here. Top of the key over to the left wing. Driving the ball to the basket, back out to the 3-point line. Over to the left baseline. Picks his dribble up, passes down low. Back out to the 3-point line. Drives it, pulls up. No good. Ball's loose. And KT's got it now, bringing it up to the left side. Over to Kate Anderson to Yancey. Yancey's on the left baseline. Back out to Branson, top of the key over to KT. KT dribbles to the right side. To Anderson down low to Beach. Beach working, making his move. Back out to Yancey, back down to Beach. Beach goes up with a little hook and got it off the board.
The place is going crazy.
That was a really good move by him. Crawford back up. Taking her time here. Turnover here. Yancey picks it up. Taking it up the right side of the floor. Yancey's driving to the basket over to Beach again. Beach out to Branson. To Cade. Cade over to Branson. Branson drives it to the free throw line over to Yancey. Yancey's calling for a screen for Beach. Beach, they're going to call a moving screen. I don't know about that. A little weak for this time of the game.
Well, it was the right call, but, you know, at this point in the juncture.
They were looking to get Beach the ball there. So it'll be Crawford County's ball here, taking it out of bounds. Bringing it up floor, across the timeline, over to the right side. To the top of the key, three-pointer, let go, got it. Number 34, Belcher with the three. Yeah, Kate Anderson across the timeline here with the Yancey. Yancey to Branson. Branson to the top of the key to Anderson. Yancey looks down the beach. Beach got it on the block here. Making his move out to Yancey. Yancey for three. No good. Branson with the rebound. Tries to get it to Beach. Beach up with it. No good. Crawford with the ball, bringing it up the right side here. 43 seconds to go. Dribbling it on the right side here. Rolls it back out. A little bit of pressure there by Eastern. Down on the left side. Stroud with the ball. Down low, the number 15 up, a reverse layup. Good. 56-24 now. 25 seconds to go left in the game.
I'm just telling them, don't hold the basketball.
Yeah, let's get out of here, get a win. And Crawford's putting pressure on us here, and Yancey had to dribble out of it. KT's got it top of the key. He has to dribble out, a little bit of pressure over to Yancey. Yancey's going to hold it here for the final 2 seconds, Warren. And that's your ball game. With the final score of Eastern 56, Crawford County 24.
Yeah. 56-24, Musketeers lead. We'll step away and hear a word from one of our sponsors and be back to talk to Coach Tribble. This is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana, bringing you Musketeer basketball.
This is Becky White from WSLM. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana, for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Winter is here, as well as a bunch of Chevrolet trucks. We've got incoming 21 and 22 model Silverados. Come check out our inventory at 1450 South State Road 60. Pick out the truck that works best for you and your family, or check out our inventory online at johnjonesautogroup.com. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at 877-473-5546. And from Jalen Hoare over at John Jones, happy holidays.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many because they pay so little. This is Becky White from WSLM. I'm here at the beautiful John Jones showroom in Salem, Indiana, for the John Jones Auto Minute.
Hello there, Jalen Hoare here at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Happy Thanksgiving from us over at John Jones in Salem, Indiana. Turkeys aren't the only things you want to make sure you get off the table. Chevrolet's got a $500 Cyber Cash program going on. Give us a call at 877-473-5546 or check us out online at johnjonesautogroup.com for more details on this special program.
At John Jones GM City, you see so many because they pay so little.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Let's get you set up with everything you need to know about the IHSAA. It's a busy time of year for high school sports, and we welcome you to the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King in for the Coach Bob Lovell, joined alongside IHSAA Commissioner. That is Paul Neidig. Paul, certainly a busy time. We've got some semi-state winners to crown this weekend.
Yeah, isn't it great? I'll take busy every day.
All right, welcome back here to Eastern High School as the Musketeers come away with a convincing win over the Wolfpack, 56-24. Coach Fribble doing a little something different as the varsity players are go to the cafeteria, and these young kids can go in and get a poster signed and stuff. They can meet these role models of theirs, and kind of a neat deal for them.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Coach is going to join us or he's had to go in there. But once again, we, want to congratulate them on the win and be back in action tomorrow night. Kind of looking at the stats, Shane, what stands out to you from the ball game?
We had 47 47 rebounds. A lot. Did a good job on the boards. Free throw shooting was a little bit better this game. So that improved. Assists-wise, let's see here. We had 11 assists. So they were one. They had one assist on the whole. So we did, much better job there. So we did only score, 16 points the second half after scoring 40 the first half. So, but like I said, we had a running clock and we was getting some other guys in the ball game too because we had such a big lead. So that kind of explains that part of it. But I thought we did a good job. Overall, we was able to get some other guys in to play, and that's important. And get some guys resting for tomorrow night. I think that's going to be key because playing back-to-back nights, legs second half of that second game can start getting a little weak. So we was able to get some guys on the bench and get a little rest.
Right. So once again, I don't know if Coach Fribble will be with us, but running through the stats here real quick, and we'll go through Crawford County first. Nicholson with 4, Satterfield with 3, Grizzle and Belcher with 6, and Conrad with 5 for a total of 24. For the Musketeers, Kate Anderson with 1 tonight, Branson White with 2, Kate Jones with 18, Caden Temple with 6, Jacob Cherry with 18 and 12 rebounds, Chris Terry with 2 points, Yancey Evelyn with 4, Dalen Beach with 2, and Eli Guthrie with 3. So everybody, got in the scoring column tonight, and so Coach Fribble's here with us, so we'll talk to him real quick. Well, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Good way to come back from a hard week. I know you've had a lot going on, and our prayers are with you guys and your family on all that. But
thank you.
Talk about what your coaching staff done for you coming in tonight. You come out ready to go. The players were, and talk about what goes into and then we'll get into the ballgame. What these guys have to do, when you're not around.
Well, it was good that I felt very comforted not being here because I do have a great staff. They're guys that put in a lot of time. They work hard, and I feel like each of them feel like they have a lot of say in what we do. And because of that, I think that helps them be more and more invested. But they completely ran Thursday's practice. The way we do our practice plans, I talk to them after practice and say, all right, what do you think we need to hit? And then we do drills that, that our program does, that all of our coaches know. But we pick and choose those drills each night for the next day. And that's what we did Wednesday night before I had to leave. They handled everything on Thursday. And really, I didn't ask too many questions about how practice was because I trust that they're going to handle things and do things well. I think we came out ready to play. So I told them, towards the end of the game there that I might be done coming to Thursday practices because that was a much better start than what we typically have.
Yeah, talk about the start tonight, coming out. We haven't had a great start like that, all season. Talk about, what was the difference in, how you got things going so quick tonight?
Well, I think our ball pressure really bothered them. I think it sped them up. And because of that, it led to our transition. And our guys didn't settle offensively. I felt like we continued to get great shots every possession. We'd get the ball into the paint, and then we'd find open guys after that, which is what we've been trying to work towards. We struggled a little bit with discipline in the first few games, and it was good that we found it here. And I'm hoping that's the pattern that we can stick with here for a while.
Talk about your defense. That's probably, the best defensive, pressure I've seen us play of, getting out in the passing lanes, putting pressure on the ball, anticipating. Is that something we've really been focused on the last couple of weeks, or just, not taking nothing away from Crawford, but they're not, the Scottsburg that we've seen and Gordons that we've seen. But, has that been an emphasis trying to get better going forward here?
Well, I don't want anything to be easy for the team that's on offense. So I want to make sure, if they're able to just on the perimeter throw a direct chest-to-chest pass, I think that's a problem with our defense. But also, I say that, and tomorrow night we're going to play a very quick Clarksville team where we're not going to be in those passing lanes because that means they're going to get a layup because they are very quick. So it depends on our opponent. I also, I know with Coach Weatherford, he'll always say, well, we're playing this team and this is what they do. Well, I don't want to be one of those guys where it's like, well, this is just what they do. I want to change for each opponent, and our guys need to be able to play at different tempos and play a slightly different style depending on the team because you've got to do whatever the other team struggles with, I think. So I want to make sure that we can do a lot of different things.
Talk about, I know it's hard, first game you've had to deal with the mercy rule, and you got to get guys in a little earlier than you typically would in the past just because of the running clock. But talk about, a Chris Terry and a Dalen Beach tonight, their minutes coming in tonight and, what they mean to this team.
Yeah, well, Dylan Beach is a guy that doesn't always get the glory out on the floor. He's not a guy that gets a lot of minutes, but he does a ton for our team. He communicates every day in practice, and he's our energy guy every single day. He actually, we give out an award each week. It's our hard work hat, and we give out a hard hat, and the guys get to sign it. And actually, this week was Dylan Beach. He won that hard hat for this week because he's a guy that just, no matter what the circumstances are, no matter if he's on, our top team in practice or even our bottom team in practice, he doesn't care. He's just going to show up and work hard.
Yeah.
So he's a guy that in games like this, where he's able to get more minutes, it's exciting for our team. It's exciting for the fans. You saw their reaction when Dylan scores.
Oh, yeah, it was very exciting.
And Chris Terry's a guy that I'm trying to slowly get into the mix because he's a guy that can knock in threes, and he defends really well. He always works hard. And tonight was a night where, especially with Caleb being hurt, it was easier to squeeze him in there. But I was frustrated because I played him in the second, for a lot in the second, and I played him in the third. And then I realized he didn't have another quarter because I wanted to play him the whole fourth quarter too. So he's a guy where I'm hoping, later on in the year he gets to where he's getting more minutes in our rotation because of the things that he brings to the table.
Talk about, you touched on it a little bit. Really, I was telling Shane on the radio that you couldn't ask for a better script going into your first doubleheader weekend, and you get the rest guys tonight. Getting ready to go to Clarksville, but you touched on, we're going to play a quick athletic team tomorrow night. What do we got to change from what we do tonight to tomorrow night to keep things rolling?
Well, our shot selection, and I didn't think our shot selection was bad tonight, but our shot selection's got to be much, much better. Typically when you play a quicker team like that, they like to get out in the passing lanes and overplay sometimes, so we've got to make sure we take advantage of that with back cuts and penetration into gaps where their defenders aren't there because they just overplayed. Also, our size advantage is a big thing. Their biggest guys like 6'1", so we've got to make sure we feed the post a lot. And then defensively, we've got to really sit in our gaps and not be out extended in the passing lanes. They've got one guard, Dakota Capps, who he's very, very shifty, very athletic, can get to the rim, can shoot it a little bit. So we're going to have to make sure that he's not just looking at one guy guarding him, but he sees 3 or 5 guys all staring at him right there in those gaps.
Well, Coach, congratulations. We appreciate what you do. You got something new going on tonight as the guys sticking around, signing posters for the kids and, even adults if they want it. So appreciate it. I know you've been on the road ready to get home, and you'll be back in here in the morning ready to go to Clarksville tomorrow night, keep this 2-game winning streak going and try to move it to 3 games. So we'll be back down there with you, and we appreciate what you've done, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
So that was Coach Fribble, and, you can hear it in his voice. He's glad to be back down here, and, very proud of this team and the effort they come out with tonight and, ready to go. And, it's always a plus when everybody gets to score for you. And
Sure. I think Coach does a very good job, and I think the biggest thing Coach brings, what he's brought here the last couple of years, is a family. We're, excuse me, from all the way down to the freshmen, middle school to the senior, it's a family atmosphere, and it kind of feels good coming watching the ball games and competing, seeing the teams competing, and and winning some ball games. So we're going to have a big one tomorrow night. And, you know, like Coach said, they're going to be quick. You know, we're going to have to do a good job defensively, not getting beat backdoor, and, you know, trying to get the ball down low and take advantage of our height.
Yep, I agree. So if you don't have nothing else, Shane, we'll call it a night. And this is Mikey and Shane saying good night as the Musketeers come away with a 56-24 win over Crawford County. I want to say thanks to Greg and Becky for allowing us to do this, and we'll be back tomorrow night to bring more Musketeer basketball. But this is WSLM Radio out of Salem, Indiana, and God bless.